helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium.
Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here come the Bengals now to take over.
Bringing him out is the future Hall of Famer, now in his 18th NFL season, Aaron Rodgers.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers over the middle, complete. That's Patterson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
11 more on that one and another first down.
On first down, going back to Patterson. Roger McCreary there to bring him down defensively. The Bengals at 7-2 here on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That burst good for 20 and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They run with a veteran of 8 years now. It's Melvin Gordon, brought down at the 20.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. Open man is Uzama.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I go right at him with another momentum plan. Go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on third down.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Patterson. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Cordero Patterson. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Chris Nagar now for the extra point.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. A 10-play drive that time. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time.
They'll be led out by the rookie third-rounder who's from Louisville and then played his college ball up the road on I-71 at Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. The throw over the middle taken in. So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Rodgers. And he'll complete this one to Patterson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it'll be 4th down. And now here's a man who punted collegially in this stadium for the Pitt Panthers, Andy Lee, to kick it away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it?
Down the numbers. There he goes. The 40. The 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Demarcus Robinson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw pulled in by Renfro. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 57 yards on the ground for him so far. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Rodgers. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder. I think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field. Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the 1st down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking 1st down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a 1st down.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for a sweep back here at home. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs, a nickel look on 3rd.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Looking to throw. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he will have a Steelers 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Pete Werner coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. This is brought in at the 21. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down. Here's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Rodgers again now. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st down, Rodgers. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look. First before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. 3rd down, here's Patterson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 67 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this 1st half. To throw is Rodgers. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Hunter Renfrow, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have moved out in front. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Hunter Renfrow who capped things off with a touchdown reception. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Check white, yellow, line, switch, yellow, check pink.
2nd and 14. Pass incomplete. He's trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. 3rd down here.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
third down. Here's Hunt. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The do-it-all weapon, Cordero Patterson, coming back out.
It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means
and he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Tavon Young. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up a great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. This one left side caught by Patterson.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. He's past the 30. Past midfield, look out. And he will be out of bounds. So no touchdown on the missed field goal return here. And on that wild note, we will come to an end here in the first half of play. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Opposite, green, blue, check, black, block.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The play over before it really got started thanks to Pete Werner.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's taken to the 26. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And out will come the offense as they take over. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's a good decision. Understood down and distance, knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. On the delay, here's Hunt. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati.
And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick.
Here's Jackson to return. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. Now the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 14 yards that time for number 14. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Pittsburgh. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, they were successful in one sense. They completed the pass, but still leads them to a tough 4th down situation, doesn't it?
It does, and the deficit more than 3 here in a 1-score game. So the field goal, not their ideal situation. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So you've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Straight ahead, Patterson.
They find some open field here. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
89 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They'll go again with Patterson.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Patterson running between the tackles. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Rodgers now to throw. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. C.J. Mosley getting to him behind the line of scrimmage there.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Patterson will try it up the middle. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Rodgers going to throw. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Patterson on the draw play. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll give it to Patterson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's Patterson again. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Nagar's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss, because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Steelers down by 10. A little under 1:50 remaining. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. This is Robinson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Finding Hunt. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. That'll be caught. It's the tight end Howard. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Won't be enough, but here's a final chance at the extra point. The kick up and good, but they remain a field goal short as they wind up dropping this one by 3. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game,
when the members on and get it going, Donkey Kong. They got the hand out of